Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, Divine Messenger, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. Welcome in everyone. Okay, so we're going to do another reading and see what is going on. The last one turned into a love reading with this energy, so if you feel guided to it, you can take a look. We're using the Galactic Star Tarot. I just got guided right back to it. I think I wanted to get into using the Unicorn Celestial. I'm feeling this very celestial energy, so I don't know if this is going to be another love reading or not. What did I just catch? Oh my gosh, let's see. It is, because there's the lovers right there. The Sun and Page of Discs came out. Okay, so it's definitely a love reading. Wow. What is this about? There's Seven of Swords right here. And this Strength card. You know, in the last reading, I was talking about a walking away. Okay, walking out of one connection for another and there being justice. So with Seven of Swords, maybe for some of you, you're going to find out about some sort of like hidden deception. Because, you know, the Seven of Swords is about wearing a mask, falsities. Like you could find out like somebody was like really not in love with you or something, or it's not the real deal, and then the real thing shows up. Like you're gonna realize, or maybe this is you. A lot of times we don't put that aspect in ourselves. Maybe you realize, wow, I'm in love with somebody else. I was wearing a mask to this person, right? And I was talking about in the last reading how literally things can change where you can raise your level of consciousness and now you're no longer in alignment with someone. You know, it's not always like as dark as you think. Like don't think, oh my gosh, they got together with me, they pretended to love me and all of that. I mean, no, we do look for companionship and partnership, and a lot of times we help each other with soul's evolution and growth. You know, it's just like when you trauma bond with somebody, if you heal from that trauma, you're no longer bound to them. That's why they might not resonate with you anymore. And so maybe you're feeling guided to go take a look at the last reading. Okay, I guess we're going to take it since it came out like a storybook here. So, Strength card is here. You're being called to step into your power, okay, to release something. It's going to take some strength and courage to release something here, but because there is a passionate new beginning here. Okay, it is a wish fulfillment. So for some of you, it's like you're bringing in your wish fulfillment. I feel this is going to be undeniable. Okay, the Nine of Discs, you're in this beautiful energy. You may be realizing that a relationship or a situation, I'm hearing it's ran its course with the Wheel of Fortune, but it very much puts you in your Nine of Discs energy, which it needed to. So now you're on the search for your 10th disc, okay, which is Pentacles in this deck. The Eight of Wands, so things are moving rapidly and moving fast. Okay. The Queen of Cups, because you're in your beautiful essence, this beautiful loving energy. Look, I see the moon out here with the Empress, yeah, next to the Two of Discs. So you're at this choice point, or you're about to be. Okay, yeah, having to do with the Two of Cups. Sometimes literally the choice is just to choose yourself, to love yourself, choosing that energy because you know. Like for some of you, maybe the other person or relationship isn't there yet, but you just know that, yeah, this isn't for me anymore. I need to be independent to be available for this, for what I deserve and desire. Okay, so sometimes it's literally like it's choosing oneness with yourself because you know that you're not in alignment with something that you were. Okay, the Empress attracts everything. So it's like you know that you don't have to go looking for it. You know that you're magnetically going to attract to it. You're going to align with it. Right? The moon is here, so you could be feeling very strong. Okay, this moon energy, there's been very strong activations. Okay, the Magician, you're very powerful. Things are hidden from you. Could be. I feel things are going to be brought to the surface, and like I said, for some of you, this could be just literally within yourself. Okay, like you could have, Seven of Swords also represents fear. You could have been in fear to let go of a connection, you know? The Two of Swords, it looks like your mind is made up. It was coming out reversed. So I feel this decision, or it's out of your hands. Sometimes with Judgment here, wow. Like you already made your decision or it's out of your hands. Hermit, King of Wands, and the Death card. Sometimes people, they do too much. They can lose contracts. This might be something where if somebody, I don't always like to read the cards if somebody's up to no good and hiding things and illusions, but if they are and they're doing things, well, sometimes that could be when things are out of your hands and they're being handled by higher forces. Okay, that's what I mean. You don't always see what's happening behind closed doors, right? So that's why I say it's not even worth worrying about it, though. I don't like to peer into that energy too much. If people are up to no good and lies and deception, doing things they shouldn't be, because some people read the Seven of Swords as a cheater card and all of that. If people are, they're only cheating themselves from their own contracts, right? Their own blessings. So you're going to get it replaced and you're going to get something. You're going to get what's deserving. You know, and that's something with justice and the judgment. When I see them come out together, there's another 10 of Swords, it's 10 frequency, then, yeah, and another judgment. Wow. The universe looks like it's taken over. And for some of you, sometimes just contracts played themselves out. But, you know, with the 10-10 frequency, Chariot, you're meant to elevate. For some of you, like, you got places to be. Some of you weren't with your counterpart energies. You were with catalysts that were to prepare you for that. So for some of you, you got other places to be. So the universe could be realigning and moving things. Okay. So I went right into the Celestial Unicorn Tarot. We're going to see what messages are coming out. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles and the 3. It's time for you to come together with equal collaborations. The sun is shining. I was told to slow down and show more of the cards. The sun, blessings and abundance are coming in. The King of Swords flipped out reverse on my desk. You could have been dealing with somebody that was in this energy. And the King of Swords reverse, like somebody could have turned very cold. Wow. Ace of Cups. Yeah, you could have been dealing with a connection where a lover, you know, the King of Swords reverse is like a tyrant, like a narcissist, right? Somebody that just got very mean, very controlling, like could have let the power go to them. Somebody could have went against their contract. I'm hearing confirmation by my phone. There's this beautiful Queen of Cups coming out in this deck as well. I feel you're in this energy here. But see the 9 of Pentacles reverse. Something was trying to pull you out of this energy. So you'll know if this part is for you or if it's not. Because remember, I could go in and out with your energy. So take what's for you, any part that's not fitting, leave it out. But if you had somebody that was trying to pull you out of your Queen of Cups energy, there's ending occurring with those situations. They're transforming. New beginnings. Okay? Because anybody can have like a contract to you, but if they go against their contract and they let the devil get in and, you know what I mean, corrupt and control their vessel and have them go against the contract, then it can happen. That's why I said sometimes it's literally just, if they don't heal, if they don't do the work, if they don't do the healing, then they can be controlled by dark forces. And it's not even really, you shouldn't be mad that that person couldn't heal. It's not even that person really attacking you. It's the demons within them. But it's really, they attached themselves because of the healing that they couldn't do. So you're really mad at them that they couldn't heal. That's what I mean. That's why, to me, it's frivolous to hear, even to get into the, oh, this person cheated this person. You know what I mean? Because a lot of those demons that will attach to people will get labeled as incubus, succubus demons, sex demons, and that will lead people to go towards temptation and to go cheat and to go after their sexual energy and all of that. Is that really fair? You know, they had those attachments, not because they just decided, I'm going to go against this contract. No, I'm not going to love this person and treat them right. It's really because maybe you scared them. Maybe they felt as though they weren't worthy of your love. For whatever reason, it's really coming from a wounded place. They really turned to the Queen of Swords reverse because of their own trauma and their own wounds. Queen of Swords reverse, King of Swords reverse. You know what I mean? That's what causes things to go upside down. Fear, right? Pain. So, because with this Tournament energy and this Knight of Wands energy and Seven of Cups, maybe for some, like, it could be they didn't want to commit to you. They wanted to keep their options open. It could be that too. Somebody could just be taking too long with commitments, erratic behavior. Somebody could just be too selfish, too in their own energy, just not going according to the contract and the plan, which is ultimately holding you back, and that could be why they're getting replaced as well. Three of Wands. There's a Three of Wands here. I've been seeing a lot of 333 frequency. Oh, baby. And here's that Empress back out. You see how the cards are coming out just like they did before in the last deck. That's why I like to pull multiple decks, too, to show you how on point I am over here. The Fool card here with the Empress. This Empress has this abundant new beginning, Four of Pentacles. So definitely you've got that energy that's holding on to you. Okay, something with nines and closing out. See, the Nine of Pentacles is out here with the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles is coming in reverse. And we were seeing the Nine of Pentacles upright in the last deck. Like somebody's like trying to get you. Yeah, look, here's the Tower. Snap. The Tower is out with the Emperor. For some of you got a full-blown Emperor coming in. Somebody maybe was projected to be an Emperor, but they went against it. They were battling you to try to keep you to their level instead of advancing. See, and I'm like immediately I want to think stupid. But it's not that. You don't know how deep somebody's trauma goes, right? And it's like, you know what? If they really didn't want to lose you, they would have healed. So you have to look at it that way. It's their loss. If they can't heal and meet you, they're holding you back. How is that fair? How is that fair? Like, they know what they're doing. Whether they know. This is somebody where it, like, they're having me come out with this, okay? Because I don't want you to have too much empathy, like, oh, like, I know that's where I've been. Like, oh, they don't know how to treat me right because they hurt, so I'm going to stay and I'm going to show them how to treat me. But then it's this point, like, they know. It's like somebody knowing how beautiful, what you deserve, but it's like they're not going to give that to you, or they're not going to show it to you because they don't want to give it to you and they don't want anybody else to. So they're going to put you down. They're constantly going to knock you down a peg or two. That's what I'm hearing. To keep you to a level where they can control you instead of letting you flourish and abundant because they don't want to have to do the work to honor you. They flipped me right to Five of Cups. Like they were plotting against you. Just doing things to lower your vibration. Eight of Cups, whatever it may be. It may just be frivolous little games. But, yeah. And maybe they didn't realize they were letting the devil run through them, but if they couldn't get strong enough to block that devil out, then I feel like I want to get off that energy. So the Unicorn Priestess is here, which is the High Priestess. So you're very spiritual. You're in this Queen of Pentacles. Here's the Two of Cups. So I feel you're choosing to love yourself, honor yourself. Maybe for some of you, you are doing that in this connection. Okay? And that's why there's a changing of the guard is what I was hearing earlier as well. Because you just started loving yourself, focusing on yourself, and that did it as well. But now it's either, this is what I'm getting, it's either you get out of a connection and you pick to be independent, single, and be ready for this connection to come to you, or you just be single and independent in a connection. Either way, this connection is coming. But either way, an ending needs to occur here for a new beginning. And I feel that you're at that precipice right now. We'll have personal alignment with this reading, and you know it. So either way, there's the reading. Sending love and light to all of you. Definitely watch whatever you feel guided to. I would definitely take a look at the first reading that I did, because I do say I try to upload in threes, and my readings do build off of each other. So there it is. All right, bye guys.